All right, Paris. Well,
Yep.
here we are again.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that it's been so long because when you think about it, we have to release another episode this Sunday, and today's Tuesday, so it's a quick one for us this week.
Yeah.
We've just been so busy. It's just
Yeah.
like navigating work-life balance.
Life. Feeling like you don't really have a life, but, and then trying to incorporate
Ensuring
your creative
that,
ventures and
ensuring
things
that
like
we
that.
have creativity still in our lives because
Yeah. We're very busy people.
at the end of the day, we are creative humans, and
Yeah.
when we don't tap into that realm,
Mm-hmm.
I think we go a bit psycho. Not psycho. Psycho sounds a little dramatic, crazy.
Yeah. I mean, this week was kind of like a slower week for me personally.
Not I,
But
kind
for
sir.
you said not I what?
Kind sir.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what did you think I said?
I'm not going to repeat it.
Oh my god.
You had such a busy schedule and trying to figure out, okay, we're going to record this day.
Yep. JK can't anymore.
Can't anymore.
Okay, today. JK, no, I need to be on
anymore,
call.
yeah.
JK.
Yeah.
And then I got to the
Yeah.
point when I looked at the, excuse me, the calendar, I was like, oh my god.
We have only a couple more days.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
hey,
okay.
I mean, yeah, it is okay. And in retrospect, like, it comes with the territory.
Right.
It's again, we didn't set the expectation that we were going to be releasing episodes every day of the week or every other week.
There's a reason for
you know
that.
what I mean?
We said
Yeah.
monthly. We thought
Yeah.
we were like, oh, monthly would be plenty, and then
Yeah,
I
and
swear to God, you blink and it's like a whole month is gone, and
Yeah.
we're almost halfway through the year.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of halfway through the year, do you have like goals that you had? Oh, my my voice is not used to speaking. Do you have goals that you set for yourself to succeed by the midway point of the year? If so, what are they and have they been met? It's okay if they haven't. I feel like the year's gone so quickly.
I had a midway goal.
Mm-hmm.
And that was to be able to walk away from my 9-to-5 job. Meaning, give more context, walk away because my acting career had
Taken off.
taken off. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I don't mean that in any harsh way. Like I've said, I'm a creative. I'm an actor.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this for a very long time, and
Right.
This has been my goal to reach ever since I graduated from high school. So
Yeah.
that's always going to be in the forefront of my mind.
For sure.
Whatever side job that I may have, the goal is always to
Be on the screen.
yeah. My goal still remains. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I think this year I definitely had that strong goal set.
So that was like a 6 month. You wanted to do that in 6 months.
It was just like, 2024, it's going to be my year. I'm going to flourish in my career.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and to answer your question, has it been met? No, it has not.
And you know what?
It has not been met.
That is okay. And I think it's important for people to know when you do set goals and they don't come to fruition at the time it's coming, or you want it to come, that doesn't mean it's never going to happen. It just means that the timing isn't now.
Yeah, I think that's what I've been struggling with a lot.
Yeah.
Especially, again, coming into this year, coming off the strike.
I was about to say,
The actor strike and
not
writer
to say
strike,
it's
SAG
unrealistic, but I feel like within the industry itself, there's so much like re-navigating since the strike. So then to also have such a high, strong goal, it's like there's things that are against you as well as, but that's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. How about you?
Not really. I don't set goals, and I know it's so bad, but I'm a person of, you tell me to set goals all the time.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I set goals and they're not met, it's like instant failure. Even though I just told you that it's okay, it's not your timing.
I mean,
I'm
hey, we
such
don't.
a hypocrite.
No, I mean, there's hypocrisy in advice. There's
Yeah.
hypocrisy in.
I've realized
You know.
I'm good at giving advice, but I'm not good at taking on that advice myself.
Yeah, following what. Yeah, practicing what you preach.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're all suspect to that. So
Some people are so good at it, though, honestly.
yeah, therapists maybe.
Yeah, maybe I need to start some therapy.
I mean, that's not something to joke about.
No, I'm so serious. I'm joking about it.
Okay.
I'm actually so serious. Like, maybe I do need to, like...
I support that.
I mean, I think everyone should get therapy, whether you feel like there's something wrong mentally for yourself or you're going through something. I think therapy is like, you know, I work out to train my body.
Yeah.
You go to therapy to train your brain. Same thing. It's a muscle at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
I have a question later on in the pod about, you know, therapy.
That sort of thing.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Love that.
But it would have been dope if, like, we could, like, transition into an ad, a therapy ad. You know how they...
Goals.
You know
Goals.
I mean?
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah.
One day, maybe. Better help. You're out there? Cool. Anyway. But that being said, that is episode 5 we're entering into.
Yeah.
So welcome to episode 5.
Welcome to episode 5. Where's my coffee? Where's my sanity? Where's my...
What?
This is going to be a weird pod. But anyway, weird episode.
Why?
Because I'm in like a little weird mood, and that's okay. I'm in like a weird kind of headspace, but that's okay as well. We never want to come on here and fake anything. And thank you for helping us to create that space. I mean, there have been some folk who've reached out and said thank you for being so vulnerable. You guys are just, you know what I mean?
But, and honest, yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes, you know, we set dates to record, but then we'll look at each other, we'll say, hey, I'm not in the right headspace today to record, you know what I mean? But it comes to, something's got to give. We can't keep pushing it off because we're not in the right headspace.
Yeah, the procrastination of it, yeah.
Yeah. But,
so, that's okay though.
Yeah, but we got this for sure. I got a question about food. And
okay, so we're in it. We're in the podcast. Let's bring it. Episode 5.
Welcome to episode 5. Where's my coffee? What are some weird food combinations that you like, as far as like tastes, or whether it's a food and beverage, or food and food, beverage type of thing?
I feel like this is a question you ask people when they're pregnant.
I mean, you can, but some people just have weird taste buds.
Yeah. I'm not pregnant, by the way. I just about to say I'm joking, but I actually... Wait, hold on a second.
See now they'll never know.
Goofy. Weird food combinations. Oh, something that was weird I didn't think was weird until I came here, was I always like to put barbecue sauce on my eggs.
Yeah, you were the first person I met who did
that's
that.
like, to me, back in Australia, like that's such a normal thing. It's like you get like a egg sandwich or whatever, and they're like, oh, tomato, ketchup, or barbecue sauce. And I'm always like, oh, barbecue. Like that is like a ride or die tomato sauce on eggs.
It is good.
What? Barbecue sauce or tomato sauce?
Yeah, when you had me tried it, was good.
Yeah. It's superior to tomato.
To ketchup on. Yeah, my grandfather used to put ketchup on everything.
It's just like, okay, this is the weird thing. Eggs and like roasted tomatoes.
It's good.
So good.
Yeah.
But there's something about the way that ketchup is made that just like doesn't hit with eggs, no matter how they're cooked. Personally.
Yeah.
What about you? Food combo.
Speaking on the egg thing real quick, I back in uni.
You try to use Australian terms.
University. There was a soccer player who put mayonnaise on his eggs. And I get easily, when it comes to food, I'm like kind of easily influenced
like hot
a little
eggs?
bit. Yeah, like scrambled eggs.
That's weird. I mean, because think about it. Egg salad, that's how you make egg salad.
Yeah.
So the flavor's fine, but like hot eggs, that's weird.
Yeah. It tastes good. I went through a phase where I was doing it.
Interesting.
Doing it a lot. But I'm a big pickle guy. I like pickles on my cheese sticks. I like pickles.
But that's not a weird combination. That's a pairing.
Yeah, you're right.
Like what's a weird pairing?
A weird pairing could be for me is...
I don't know if you really have one.
Yeah, because I eat... I don't have a weird pairing because I'm very picky when it comes to that. I don't like combining just anything. There's something that I do I feel like you don't... What is something that I combine my food with that you may not?
I mean, I also just like hate pickles, peppers. bell
Yeah.
peppers. Like, I hate the flavor of that stuff, but it's not a weird pairing. I guess someone would say eggs and barbecue sauce isn't a weird pairing, but over here, it was less common. So-called.
I do like the jelly, like jelly on toast with scrambled eggs on top of it.
I've heard that. I have never had that.
It's pretty good.
Like salty and sweet?
Yeah. Are you a salty and
I
sweet?
love
or
salty and
sweet
sweet, just not that salty and sweet.
What are some salty and sweet
Oh,
pairings?
you know one that was really weird that my mom would used to do?
What?
Apples and cheese.
That's nasty.
Like a slice of apple with a slice
nasty.
of cheese. It was like a snack.
Ugh.
Or
See,
like,
I don't like combining different.
but that's like kind of, because cheese is kind of like got a little salt to it, and then apples are sweet. Yeah.
Okay. Apples and cheese. Dang, I'm trying to. I thought I had one.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you think pickles are weird with food, but a lot
Yeah,
of people
'cause-
eat pickles with cheesesteaks. Don't they?
Not a lot of people.
Okay, so
I don't
cool.
think so.
There's
not
your
a lot
thing.
of people.
Pickles with steak. I don't know.
Oh man.
Maybe you're not as weird or cool as you thought.
Yeah. I'll do water and cereal.
Can you say that one more time?
Water
English?
and cereal.
What? It sounded like you said Sarah.
Water and Sarah.
What? Water and Sarah. Look at me mocking you. Finally, once in my life.
So there was one time I think we didn't have milk, and we just didn't go get the essential
And you put
things,
water
and
in
I did
it.
water.
I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. If you're
It
doing like
wasn't-
Lucky Charms or something, that like the moment you put a liquid in there, like a syrup comes out of the cereal because it's so sweet.
Yeah.
Or like cinnamon toast, like it just becomes like cinnamon. Like I
Yeah.
feel like those are fine, but if you're doing like a Cheerio, like plain and just water, that's real,
Yeah, no.
that's real
It was
sad.
me.
I'm pretty sure it was
swear by
Lucky
Frosted
Charms.
Flakes. I don't like Lucky Charms.
Was it?
I'm a Frosted Flakes.
Oh,
fan.
okay. Hey,
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
full of sugar, dessert at that point.
So, coffee culture in Australia.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Yeah, how big is coffee culture in Australia
Far bigger
compared to America?
far bigger than it is here.
Far bigger than it is here.
I do think, as a general, in Australia, you are guaranteed to find a cafe and get good coffee. And, like, spoiled with your choice of coffee. Like,
Okay.
no matter where you are.
What is good coffee to you?
Like, a proper barista who knows the beans, who knows what they need to do to grind it, and, like, the ratio and the drip and how it drips and the notes of the coffee, and not just, like, let me get a pot of coffee and brew it.
Connoisseur.
Believe me, I'm like an amateur compared to people in
please
No.
stop.
Honestly, like talk to my sister and her.
Oh.
Talk to my sister and her now husband.
Hey, shout out to Angus.
Those two are like geeky about it. I'm just like, I just enjoy it. But like, I think they look down upon my choices in coffee, thinking like, oh,
Really?
you put milk in your coffee? Oh no, we do drip. Like we do the pour over. Like,
Pour over and drip are two different things.
yeah, drip. I pour over. I'm talking about pour
I
over.
was about to say, I know they're not
Doing
high and
drip.
mighty on drip. Like,
They're too good for drip.
Please,
No,
yeah.
no, pour over. I think when it comes to coffee in Australia, we are quite
elegant,
Elegant's not the right word I'm looking for.
superior.
We're like bougie almost. Like it needs to be perfect. Otherwise, we're very judgmental on it.
Got it.
Like so much so that like McDonald's has a McCafe.
Yeah.
And like you can get like a proper coffee there.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong.
It's not the best, but it's
They
like
do have McCafes here too in McDonald's.
yeah, but no one knows how to actually make the coffee.
Okay, she said it.
Do you know what I mean? Now,
Yeah.
with that all being said, I do think America has adapted and brought in that like coffee culture,
Yeah.
but it's only very like regional.
Okay.
So it's like New York, LA. There's a good amount here in Atlanta. I'm sure somewhere like Portland.
Oh yeah, Portland for
Like
sure.
I'm sure there's like pockets of areas
like different regions like,
that
you gotta like,
take it
yeah,
seriously
yeah,
and could be at par, probably are at par with what it's like in Australia.
yeah.
And you can get some great coffee here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like say that's not a thing because that's a
Right,
little
right.
naive.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But when it comes to the general I would say the ratio is more so people are doing everything they can to take away from the coffee flavor. Adding syrups, adding like crazy add-ons, aka Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I mean? Like,
don't
at
you
that
talk about
point,
Starbucks. You're a Starbucks advocate.
But I'm getting matchas there. I'm not getting coffee. And if I get
matchas or mochas?
Matcha, green tea.
Oh, green tea.
Yeah. I'm not getting like coffee because it tastes like dishwater. Do you know, for all y'all out there, that Starbucks literally had to close most of their doors in Australia because it went, I don't know if bankrupt's the right word. I might need to fact check that a little bit, but they literally had to close their doors because no one would buy coffee from them. Wow. We have very limited Starbucks. That just goes to show how we think of coffee and how we look at Starbucks as not a coffee shop. Starbucks is, let's go get a fun drink.
Yeah.
Not let me go get a coffee or a latte for the day.
Right. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for us, down the road, Spiller Park is a local coffee shop for us. Great coffee shop. Love the coffee.
You said it's
Spiller Park.
It's a great coffee shop?
Yeah, I mean, the coffee tastes good.
I'm an East Pole guy.
Okay. See, you know what I mean? So it's like there are coffee shops here that are up to the standard of what Australia would deem good. But I don't know.
What's my favorite coffee to order?
You always get an Americano with a splash of oat milk. The crazy thing is, I feel like
they don't do Americanos in Australia.
We do. We call them long blacks.
Pause. Got it.
I was like, are we doing this? We're doing this.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I just talking trash on America with coffee at this point?
You kind of are, but I get it.
But
though.
I'm not out of line. Like there's truth to it, right?
Yes. With my travels to Australia, I can definitely see what you're saying.
We were at the mall, like the shopping center, and I got a coffee in the middle island thing, and like the coffee was good.
Was quality.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of the syrups thing, I mean, like, I didn't see any syrup options at any cafes that we went to in Australia.
I think you can, but it's like,
they're not.
Do you want some vanilla, or do you want like? Yeah, it's they. I think they exist.
Got it.
But it's not a thing.
So, question for you.
Yes.
What age did you become a barista?
I started making coffee, like working coffee, at the age of, I was in 10th grade.
Dang.
Yeah, I worked at a place called Muffin Break.
Oh.
And I started to learn how to make coffee. At that point, I didn't drink coffee.
Really?
No, I hated the taste of coffee then. Yeah. But the person who was training me, they were like, hey, if you're going to be making coffee, you need to know what it tastes like so you can know and learn how to grind the beans and make sure what you're doing is correct.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. So we started off with mocha. And I did like a quarter of a shot. Mm-hmm. It was basically a hot chocolate with like a tiny bit of coffee, the espresso. And then like the more and more I started making them, I would always just like minus some of the chocolate and increase some of the coffee. And then I started to enjoy the taste of coffee. Got it. I probably was doing that for about a year and a half before I could officially say like, oh, I'm just getting a latte.
So you were slowly taking the training wheels off.
Basically. I mean, at that point I was making good coffee, period.
let me tell you guys something. And I haven't told her this, but God. I absolutely loved seeing her in like that space.
Coffee element. Oh yeah.
Yeah, being a barista. It was just I don't know what it is.
It's
like
fun.
You ever look at your partner and be like,
look at her.
Wow, like look at them. Like, you know what I mean? So I hope this might sound weird. During your time of retirement or something like that,
I become a barista again.
Yeah, you just go back to doing barista, or we get a machine.
Well, that's like honestly, that's ultimate goal to have like an at-home machine.
Yeah,
that is like, I don't think I'm ever gonna. Maybe we could get a full industrial style. Now we don't have to get like a 3-head machine, but like maybe like a 1 or 2 head, but like a proper industrial, because there's the Breville ones that exist, which like I think they're good, but they're not.
Is that
the brand?
Okay.
Yeah. They have like a proper frother, and you get the grind, and you use the heads and everything. Gotcha. But I don't know if it's like true to what a real coffee machine is like. But it's better than what I'm currently using, just a freaking Nespresso machine.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably all Australians are like, shame on you. That's not real coffee. After I've just talked so bougie about coffee.
You need to get a pour over.
Yeah. Honestly, there are pour overs where you can like do single cups where you put the mechanism over the cup and you pour it straight into your cup. So there's no like waiting time. You just got to stand there for a couple minutes to slowly pour it.
I watched Manny do it.
Friend from work.
Yeah, and it was his setup was just really dope.
Yeah.
It's coffee like it's just a science. It's just
100% it is.
Yeah.
And once you like understand and respect that it's a science and it's like coffee has so many different notes in it, and then you like, I could go into days. I love it.
See, and I respect it. I admire that. I love how
funny how our podcast is called "Where's My Coffee?"
Where's my coffee? You know what I mean? But like, whenever okay, so at my job, whenever I'm loading in a coffee event, and the baristas are dialing in. And they, give me they say, hey, try this, see if it all tastes like I could never tell them, hey, you still need to dial in, or hey, go more fine, or hey, go more coarse, or whatever, whatever. It all tastes, espresso tastes very sour to me. Maybe it's just my palate.
Yeah.
But
it shouldn't taste sour. That's not you shouldn't be tasting sour. But there is a science, and you can go to like coffee.
I know how to pull a shot.
No, I know you know how to pull it, but do you know if you're pulling it correctly? Is this a separate question?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, you'll teach me again.
All right. Coffee to a close.
All right, coffee to close.
What do you want to talk about now?
I mentioned earlier that I wanted to get back to like the whole therapy thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I wanted to ask, what are some things that you oddly find therapeutic, or just some things that you just find therapeutic?
Wait, you just repeated the question.
No, what I'm saying is, for instance, like
sorry,
you can find reading a book therapeutic.
Yeah.
But you can find doing your nails oddly therapeutic.
Okay. Well, you just told my answer. Mine is oddly therapeutic is doing my nails.
Doing your nails.
Yeah.
Which you're really great at. I think that you should do nails as like a side hustle.
Not that talented to do that.
You are.
No.
I think you are.
I'm like a very at home nail kind of gal.
Gotcha.
Like I'll have my gel, I'll do the light, whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll do a design if I have like a little bit extra time.
Yeah.
But when it really comes down to it, like there's no way I could charge anybody for me to do their nails because it's a little too amateur. Now, if someone was like, hey, can you do my nails?
Interesting.
I would like say like, oh my God, yeah, of course I can do your nails, but I'm not going to charge them for it. It would just be more like a act of kindness situation. But it is therapeutic for me because I can just completely switch my brain off, which I feel like I can never do, and then just take the time to do it. Speaking of, I need to do it. My nails are prepped, ready to go. I just have not had the time to do it yet.
Put the coat on them, yeah.
I've had them blank for like 3 days.
She said blank.
Blank. Actually, it's probably good for my nails to get a break. But 3 days I haven't had anything on them, and I am antsy to do it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you? What's your therapeutic?
Something I like taking the car to get it washed, and
okay, sorry to cut you off. That to me is honestly such a blessing that is something that's therapeutic for you. Getting the car cleaned and taking it to get it cleaned. Like
getting the car cleaned and taking it to get it cleaned.
My words aren't working.
Well,
today.
let me. Yeah,
but you know
I feel you. I respect that you respect it.
Yes, no, I love it.
Yeah, I love going to go to the car wash, getting it washed, and then detailing it myself.
Yes.
On the inside, it's just so like I don't know. I just love.
I love it too.
Doing that.
I love getting in the car after you've done it, and I look around. I'm like, it smells so good.
Yeah. And I keep telling you, I can't wait for us to get a place that has a yard where I can mow the lawn, because that is therapeutic to me.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever mowed a lawn before.
Well, I don't really expect you to.
Well, no. Like, as a kid, it's like, oh, pocket money, like, let me mow the lawn.
Yes, but growing up, I didn't see too many girls mowing lawns for pocket money. I'm just an observation, not saying they couldn't do it. It's an observation.
But no, I never did. I don't think our dad would have trusted us with the lawnmower.
I wouldn't trust you guys with a lawnmower either.
Excuse me.
If Dad didn't trust you, why is it bad that I wouldn't have trusted you?
I don't know, because it's my father.
Hey. Washing dishes.
So general consensus, just cleaning in general.
Yeah.
Said no one ever. And honestly, like
said no one ever.
The best trait in the world, like the fact that cleaning and just like doing chores is a pleasure for you.
You admire that about me?
Oh, it's so great. Like the fact that like you are cleaner than me is amazing.
Okay. First of all.
What?
You are a clean person.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The fact that I'm clean and then I feel like I'm messy compared to you.
Yeah.
Is a great thing because I don't look at myself.
You're messy with clothes, like you'll
right.
throw your clothes about, but you're
still
never. Yeah.
With you with clothes too.
Yeah.
You're such a perfectionist and so OCD with everything.
Yeah.
That like we'll have like 2 things on the counter, like I don't know,
a water
sheets,
bottle,
a water bottle, sheets. What am I saying? Like mail, a water bottle, my handbags on the table. And those 3 things, they cannot last the evening. Like, you just grab them and put them away.
Yeah, it's just, I think it also stemmed from just, we all had chores growing up, but the intensity was different. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of what I like and find therapeutic stems from, childhood, chores and things like that. And it's funny because like you notice that whenever I get into a mood or like I'm anxious
in your head, anything,
what do I
cleans.
do? I just start cleaning.
He literally goes into this rampage of cleaning, even if the house doesn't need cleaning, and it like makes me feel anxious because I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to be doing something. But he's just wiping the counters, doing the dishes, sink, anything.
Yeah, vacuuming and stuff like that.
Vacuuming.
I just like, and I think ultimately within the cleaning too, I just like not fixing things, but
it's
being
probably
handsy.
I was about to say it's
being,
probably got something to do with like you being able to have control of the situation.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think if we were to like go like full therapy mode, I feel like this whole episode is very therapy driven. But when you think about it, like you doing those actions, it's like you're completely controlling the narrative of what's happening. So it's like you're controlling the fact that this ground is being cleaned and it's being vacuumed, and you're going to clean it to perfection.
Self-gratification, I think.
Yeah,
too.
maybe.
Yeah.
Should we unpack that a little more? No, I'm joking.
I mean, I'm always down for it. But yeah, what are some things other than nails that you find therapeutic?
I don't know.
I like watching people eat. That's therapeutic to me. That
Some
might sound
mukbangs?
weird, but listen. ASMR.
The sound of their mouth.
Not even. That's another one. Not even like watching them eat, but it's just.
It's the sound.
It's not. I'm sorry. It's not the sound.
No, I think
it's really not the sound.
I think it is. It puts you into a trance and you just get so captivated in like the sounds. It's like an ASMR.
Yeah, you might be right.
It sounds weird, but it's like a tingle. Doesn't have to be like a bad, like sexual tingle.
No. I think when I watch people eat, it's not the sound, because I can watch.
So you're saying you could watch it completely mute and you would still watch it the length of time that
like
you would?
I do like the crunch, right? But after that, I just like seeing people enjoy eating what they're eating.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. Because I'm a social eater as well.
I've never heard someone say social eater.
My mom said it. My mom and my sister are the biggest social eaters.
What? Implying that like whenever you're in a social setting?
Like if we come in the house with a food,
Pepsi
would be like, man, I want that. Man, I'm about to order.
Got it. Even if they like not even wanting food at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I respect it.
Chewing gum is therapeutic for me.
Yeah.
I got a whole list, but anyway. Yeah.
You've got all your little items that keep your mind centered.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. You ready for a game?
All right. Yep. That was such a lame reaction. All right. Yep.
Our game today is Would You Rather?
Okay. Are we doing question each, back and forth? Saying what it is, or do you want to say all the questions? I haven't read any of them. So
yeah, I'll say all the questions and we can both like chime in.
How many have you done?
All right,
10?
I got 10.
Let's do 5-5. You
Let's
read
do
5, I
5.
read 5. You go
All right,
first
sweet.
5.
Sweet.
Yeah. You go first 5.
All right, cool. Would you rather always say what you're thinking or never be able to speak again?
Never be able to speak again.
That was fast.
I don't even have to think about it.
That was fast.
What about you?
Yeah, mine would be never speak again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. All right. We don't need to elaborate.
Yeah. Would you rather have super slow internet or low phone battery?
Ooh.
Loans? Yeah.
Low phone battery, implying that it will die soon.
Okay, all right, I see what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean? Because to me, that's like you're either setting yourself up to the fact that your phone will be dead, or you've got low.
Or you're
internet
just on 10%, like all the time.
Right, because if it's 10%, then I would say low battery. But then if the low battery is a guaranteed is going to die any second, then I think I would go slow internet, and I'll just be patient with whatever I'm doing.
Not with your real estate.
Well, real estate doesn't take up that much downloading power.
Okay.
But like watching videos and stuff, I just have to pause it real quick.
True.
Let it load and then play.
Okay.
I think I would say slow internet.
I'm gonna go low phone battery.
So you'd be okay with it dying?
Well, we don't know if that's gonna happen. We don't know if it's just...
I don't like that question.
Okay, got it.
Next.
All right. Would you rather never be able to smell your favorite candle again or never taste freshly baked cookies again?
Ooh, never smell
Your
a fresh...
Your favorite.
My favorite candle again. Because honestly...
You love cookies.
Cookies are my weakness.
Yeah.
And I think the idea of knowing that there are cookies baking in the oven and you can't smell them, that's just like torture.
Yeah.
Now with a candle, like, that's all right.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. We'll put it for show, be decor.
Yeah. I think I'm the same way. Like, I don't care about candles.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 4. Would you rather be able to converse with animals or speak every language?
Ooh. Okay, little follow-up. Does animals include in that language?
Excuse me?
Like, is animals a language in itself? Can we include that in part of the language, knowing every language?
I see what you're saying.
Or it was a little semantics?
Yeah, nah.
Okay, so like human language.
Yes, human language.
What was it? Human, every language, or speak to animals?
Would you rather be able to converse with animals or speak every language?
Oh, I think I would rather speak with animals. Because I do feel like with humans, I mean, it happens all the time when people travel. I know we're not meant to really elaborate, but...
Yes, we can elaborate. This is our podcast. We do what we want.
Anyway, I feel like when there's like human interaction, when you travel, there's like an ability to still understand one another, even though you're not saying the same language. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you can still be like, I don't know. Like, I feel like you can still converse without words.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, chemistry.
So, but we all know that when it comes to animals, you may think you know what they want, or you may think you know what they're getting. Like, the amount of times that our cat Brock like meows at us, and we're like, "You've got food. You've had a treat. Your bowl's full with water. Your cat litter is clean. Like, what do you want?" And then they'll just look at us and go, "Meow," and you're like, "What do you want?"
Yeah.
Meow.
Yeah.
Just tell me what that is. If that was a word, perfect.
Yep. I think I'm the same way. I would rather converse with animals.
Yeah. Like, could you imagine conversing with like a primal animal? Like, that'd be scary. That'd be intimidating.
Even more minuscule than that.
Like an ant.
You took the words right out of my mouth, yo. Because you know I have like
sorry.
He
hates ants.
I hate ants. So I would love to just have a conversation with
an
them.
ant. Yeah. Tell them to go somewhere else.
No, not even tell them. It would be like, help me to understand you more.
Why do you do what you do?
Why must all of you
work in a pack?
Like, why
come with the masses?
And why must all of you infest a happy home? Where we didn't ask for
I mean,
this.
they were before us. We put our home on the ants. If you think about it,
that's true. You're right. You're right.
Anyway, but no, yeah, 100% animals.
All right, number 5. Would you rather have to wash your hands every 5 minutes or never be able to wash your hair ever again?
Oh, wash my hands every 5 minutes.
Yeah, because you need to wash your hair.
I mean,
like, that's a ritual for you.
Well,
whoa, you was about to.
I mean, say so do you.
You
Everyone,
were like, so do you.
everyone.
Like, I wasn't saying your hair stink. I was
you
just
were
saying
making
like. I was saying like you personally have a ritual.
So do you.
I don't. Every Sunday, I'll make sure to wash my hair.
Right,
but
a ritual.
If I remember to, but you were like, hey, this date I have to wash my hair.
Yeah, because it's gone oily and it's too much at that point.
All right.
What was the other option? Hands 5 times a day. What was it? Every 5 hours? 5 minutes?
Every 5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes?
Every 5 minutes.
Now, don't get me wrong. Your hands would get dry as heck.
Yeah.
But if you are like on it and putting moisturizer on.
Oh, yeah.
To counteract it, I would 100%. Because then that means you're just staying clean, period.
But every 5 minutes. You know how fast 5 minutes is?
I know. Does it say soap?
Does it say soap?
Do a little rinse.
You wash your hands with soap, right?
Right, but like you could just do a little ching ching with the water.
Oh, it's like. You be doing that?
Sometimes. Don't lie. Everyone out there, do you do that? A little ching ching?
Oh, but I make sure to put soap on my hands.
Every single time you wash your hands, it's always with soap.
My God.
I'm gonna expose you. Come on, honesty.
You're exposing me?
Well, I'm being honest. That sometimes that does not happen in my case. I'm gonna be honest.
I can't recall if.
That's like people saying I've never peed in a pool. Are you telling me you've never peed in a pool either?
Not as an adult. In the ocean, maybe, but a pool. I'm actually kind of against that.
I mean, so am I.
In a pool, come on.
Right.
That's a little.
No, I know,
extreme,
but the point of it was like when people said, "Oh, I've never peed in a pool." It's like everyone's peed in a pool. Come on. That's my.
What's
that's
funny is like you were being so vulnerable right now, but you're just like, come on. You never did that.
Don't leave me hanging.
No, I got you. Wow, that was hilarious. Thank you for that laugh today.
No worries.
Oh man,
it's the best I can do.
All right, well here you have to ask the
I
next
have
5.
papers.
Yes, you do.
Thanks.
I prepared you.
You did prepare me with my
outline.
papers. Right. Okay, question 6. Would you rather live in a penthouse flat or a huge mansion? Where'd you get that question from? That's a very European, the word flat. You guys don't call them flats here.
I'm married to a European.
I'm not European. What the hell?
Theoretically.
What?
You're right. You're not European. You're right.
I think we should erase that from the podcast so you're not embarrassed.
You're Australian.
Yes,
right?
Which means I'm not European.
Got it. You guys, Europeans
Australia
are your allies.
is a country and a continent.
Europe is your allies.
I mean, sure, yeah.
All right, so you got European in your blood. So technically,
I do actually.
All right, then. So what I said wasn't that bad.
All right, what about?
All right,
I'm gonna say it again.
All right.
Would you rather live in a penthouse or a huge mansion?
Give me an example of a penthouse.
A penthouse, like top floor of a high rise.
Oh no, huge mansion. Though I have a fear of hauntedness.
Hauntedness.
Yeah, but I'm gonna still go.
Not all mansions are haunted. They can be like a. They can be a mansion that's built in 2024.
All right, cool.
Do you know what I mean?
It got 2024 ghosts in it. Anyway, yeah, huge mansion.
I agree.
I can see you in a penthouse.
I could do penthouse. I honestly could, like going to the top floor, having that rooftop. I'm kind of split 50-50, honestly. I don't think I can choose. Sorry.
That's fair.
Would you rather chew your mouth... Sorry, let me start that again.
Take your time, babe.
Would you rather chew with your mouth open for the rest of your life or always put your phone calls on speaker on public transport? Hoi.
I'm going to go with putting my phone calls on... Yeah, because I'm
speaker.
Totally against.
I agree.
Your mouth open.
I'm totally 100%. Because if you think about it, when your phone's on speaker, you don't have to have it on the full volume.
Yeah.
You can have it speaker on the loudest and have it here almost like a phone call.
Yeah.
Got it. Gotti. Loophole.
Gotti. Yeah. So many loopholes with these questions that you.
Okay. Would you rather clog the toilet on your first day of work or on a first date?
All right. So when I saw this question, right?
Yep.
I'm like, if I clog the toilet on my first date, there's no way my date will know that I clogged the toilet.
Well, it depends where you are. Is the first date at their house?
Touche. Okay, so to answer that
I mean,
question,
first dates don't normally happen
At
at
the
someone's
house.
houses. Unless you'll ride them. Anyway. Let's pretend it's like a restaurant. You're at
a
first
restaurant?
date. Am I like gibberish to you or something?
You said restaurant.
I said restaurant.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Let's pretend it's at a restaurant.
Got it. Okay. I'm going to go clog the toilet my first day at work.
Really?
Yeah,
You're
because
going to spend a couple years with them. You're okay with that
but
embarrassment?
who's going to know I did it?
I guess
Usually the bathroom is public bathroom.
I guess in every situation, who's really going to know?
Yeah, who's
I
gonna
would
know?
go with first date.
What if you clog the toilet on our first date?
Right. But if we're at a restaurant, it literally could be anybody at that restaurant. It doesn't have to be me. And also, you're not going into that toilet because it would be a female toilet, not a male toilet.
So you're picking first date because you would rather have it on the first date.
It would be easier to hide.
On the first date?
Yeah.
How?
I just said.
Oh yeah. So that's what I'm saying. What if you clogged the toilet on our first date?
You're like real life.
Me and you, yes, on our first date. What if you clogged the toilet?
You would never know.
How wouldn't I know?
Because I wouldn't have told you. And you're not going to go into the bathroom after me.
Where was our first date?
At the wine and cheese place.
All right. See, I know what you're doing. That was our first official like date. Okay. Bruh.
The first time we met was at my friend's party.
All right. So technically, but what was the first time we hung out?
Ever? Like we went dating?
Yeah.
Yeah, at our friend's place.
What if you clogged the toilet?
Toilet there.
Because I think when they're saying first date, they're really being general with it and not so much like, you know.
I think if it was in a situation where you can hide it, in both scenarios, I would do first date.
Yeah.
If there's a situation where you couldn't hide it, I would do work.
Fair. All right, next question.
Would you rather have to speak in rhyme for the rest of your life or have to speak in riddles for the rest of your life?
I think that I would rather speak in riddles than rhyme. Rhyming could probably get annoying to somebody. Like
I
people
think
would probably hate
riddles would
talk.
get annoying because then you're not like direct.
That is hilarious.
I
to
would
me.
say rhyme. That's the first one that we're different, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say rhyme because like you're just living a life as a musical. That's how I'm looking at it.
Hi, my darling. What a beautiful morning.
That's funny for rhyming.
Irish dialects in twang, but yeah. Okay. So you would rather want rhyme.
Yeah. Because think about it. If you were living your life in a riddle, like you would literally be the definition of like
the Riddler.
No, like what like is it you? Is it me? Like
got
like,
it. Yeah.
You never really know what that person's thinking because
Yeah.
you as the listener have to figure out what the freak they're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd take you like 12 years to like have a conversation.
Everything I'd say would be thought provoking.
Which is what you do now, but no, everything you would say is literally like a riddle.
Yeah.
I feel like we're in such a goofy mood today.
Well, that's great though because we came in here with such a. But anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How many more questions?
Oh, last one.
Oh damn.
I can tell you've gotten this from the UK because I've got pounds. Would you rather always have to wait 30 minutes in line but your coffee is free, or always skip the queue but your coffee is $10 each time?
I'm eager to hear what you have to say for this one.
That's a hard one because I feel like there's times where it's like I'm not in any rush.
Yeah.
I will wait as long as I need to. I'll be okay for a free coffee. But most of the time when I want a coffee now.
Yeah. But
I think
paying $10 for the coffee?
with tip, basically paying $10 a coffee these days. Like my latte today with the tip that I gave, I think I gave like $1 tip. It was like $9.
How much was your latte?
$8.
Your latte was $8?
Oat milk.
What?
Yeah.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
An $8 latte? Are you kidding? Are
I think
you kidding?
so. Wait, why was it?
What?
Yeah.
Because you got a bagel with it, girl.
No, I did not eat anything. Yeah, because I think at Spiller they charge extra for oat milk, which oat milk should be free. What the heck? I hate it. But I think they're charging like $1 for it. So I think their coffees are like I don't know. I gotta look at their prices.
Yeah, where's the receipt? That's what you need to look at.
Yeah,
$8.
but no, I remember signing $9 for a coffee.
That's wild to me. You're never getting a latte again. I'm joking. Were you at Starbucks?
No, today at Spiller Park.
See, that's why I don't like Spiller.
Oh my gosh.
Like, what are you paying for? The daggone logo too?
The cup hasn't got a logo on it.
It does. It has ATL.
No, the iced latte does not. It's a plastic cup.
Wow, that is that's crazy to me.
I feel like that's normal price these days. No? I'm always used to spending a little bit more on coffee because everyone always upcharges oat milk.
Well, I get Americano, so it's just half water and an espresso shot. So that's only $2.
No, I think yours is like $4. So it's very different.
Yeah, inflation.
But it's basically the same coffee.
That is wild.
It's a good
And
coffee.
also, I'm used to getting free coffees every day, kind of, sort of. Not because we make them here, because,
your job.
My job. So, man.
Yeah, it's rough. But hey, I think I would spend $10.
$10?
To get it quick. Because the days that you need it quick and you have to wait 30 minutes, that just ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, I just went on a rant, so I'm standing in line for 30 minutes.
Fair enough.
I'll stand in line. Yeah.
Make it work.
Out of all the coffee shops here in Atlanta, which one is worth a $10 coffee?
I don't know yet. I don't think I've gone to enough.
Well, let's name them. Dancing Goats.
That used to be my favorite.
Thousand Hills. Mm-hmm. Have you been to East Pole?
I've been to East Pole.
All right, East Pole.
Brash.
I haven't been to Brash.
I don't really like Brash.
Chrome.
I haven't been to Chrome.
I've been to Chrome.
Perk.
I don't think I've been to Perk. Spiller. Wow, that's 7 already.
I think out of that list alone, and I know we're missing so many, there's probably so
Oh,
many.
let's just throw Dunkin' and Starbucks in there.
Okay, well, those are the last two.
All right, let's do 10.
That's so much brain power.
Einstein?
No.
No.
For me personally, for my top 3 out of those, I would say Spiller, maybe Perk. No, Brat. I don't know. Everything else.
I've been to Brash.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right
yeah.
outside the museum, right?
The one that we went to was at the museum. Yeah, they
Yeah,
have
got
other
it.
locations.
Okay.
I didn't really like Brash.
I can't remember Brash, so I remember where it's at, but I don't remember the taste of their coffee.
Yeah.
So.
I liked Perk when I had it. This is irrelevant for people who don't live in Atlanta.
And also who don't drink coffee.
That's true. Anyway.
All right.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we can do like some shorts of reviewing coffee shops in Atlanta.
No, for sure.
That'd be fun.
All right.
Not that we need to put any more on our plate.
Yeah. All right. So before we get out of here, our last segment, questions on the go.
Question on the go, baby.
I got a question for you.
You always have questions for me.
Oh, I got questions.
We should do a little quick video of you saying, I got a question, for you.
Yeah,
Lol.
a little quick compilation.
Yep. Sorry, go ahead.
If you restarted your life from scratch, would you end up in the same place?
Whoa. Do you believe in the butterfly effect?
I feel like you asked me that before.
On the podcast?
Not on a podcast, but just in life.
Probably. But I'm going to ask you again because now we're on the podcast.
And for those who don't know what the butterfly effect is that when you go back in the past and you change something, it ultimately changes the future. Like,
not necessarily going back. It's just every decision you make creates a new like an effect of that
oh,
decision.
yeah, I definitely believe in the butterfly effect.
Then,
okay.
My answer to that question is I would not be in the same place. Like, no questions asked. Because for me personally, if I never made the decision to come to America
Yeah.
and try and progress into dancing, performing, whatever, I would never have gone to Point Park. I would never have met you. I probably still wouldn't be in America. I would probably have gone home by now because I wouldn't have a green card. And I would be in Australia doing God knows what. I think my life would be very different.
Okay.
What about you?
No, I want you to elaborate more on that. Or is there not more to say?
I mean, I think it's like, yeah, I think every decision I made brought me to here. And I think if I didn't make those decisions, it would have brought me somewhere different. Like, I don't think... Yeah, I don't think you ever... It's like I don't think it's predetermined. Is that kind of like what you, like no matter what, like you'll always end up in the same place? Like,
I think that's not fate. Is that fate?
You could, I guess.
There's so many extra variables you could add to it, but just in the context of the question, if you were to restart it, it didn't say if you were to restart it knowing what you know now. I don't want to add anything to it. But
yeah.
But if we were to restart, I do receive your answer. I do think that makes a lot of sense. I want so bad to throw butterfly effect out of it so we can kind of answer it a different
I don't
way.
think you can answer it without, like, because that's why they call it the butterfly effect. It's because, like, the decisions you make.
What if that's a theory, though?
It is a theory.
Okay, so let's answer it not based on, like, theories, but just what we wholeheartedly believe or feel.
Okay, so you're saying that, like, if I was to start life again, would the decision I made be the same?
Yeah. Like...
That's different again, I guess.
If you were to restart your life, I feel like the way it's worded, I feel like...
If you restarted your life from scratch, would you end up in the same place?
To me, that's saying if you restarted your life knowing what you know already or knowing how life operates, would you have made the same decision? That's just how it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's a way to look at it, too.
So let's add that variable onto it.
I don't think I would change anything I've decided to do. Like, I'm pretty okay with the trajectory of where my life's going. But I do think if I didn't make the choices I made, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
In America.
Yeah.
So that's like the two takes on it.
Well, I'm glad that you made the decisions you made because I wouldn't have met you.
Alternate universe.
Yeah.
What about you?
So I never understood when veteran actors said that they would tell their younger selves to not go into this profession. And when I read that question and when I picked that question out, I was like, I get it.
Interesting.
So if I was to restart my life, I don't think that I would have wanted to become an actor.
Interesting.
I think that, yeah, it's, if I'd known, I don't think I would have.
What it entails.
What it entails, the rejection and the just exhaustion. It's tough
and mental. Out there.
It's a tough industry. It's a tough artistry. It's a tough craft. It's a tough just realm. You know what I mean?
That kind of goes into when people would say, like, I'm never getting like, if you're a dancer, people like, oh, I'm never putting my kid into dance.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind putting our children, if they wanted to pursue acting. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Oh, okay.
Not at all. None of them are playing football, though. But anyway, so I think it's such a deep question. And if I knew what I knew now, restarting my life, I would have made a lot of different decisions, which then implements the butterfly effect. Mm-hmm. Like, those different decisions probably would have led me
different track.
Down the different pathway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that question.
You know, I saw today too that and this is probably a theory as well, but they said that we decided to be born. We decided to now be be open-minded about that. Like, we picked our parents. We decided to be born. And the reason being is, and why we're here is to figure out the why. You know what I'm saying? Figure out what it is we are to learn in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? And some of us chose to be born again. You know what I'm saying?
That's too much for my brain to fathom.
Well, yeah. Like, it's this thing called life, existence is just so
weird,
complex and layered, and I don't think, a lot of us in this lifetime will grasp what it truly means.
No, I agree with that. It's like, what's the point?
Yeah, but there is a point.
Yeah.
Oi. But yeah. Well, that was cool. That was nice.
That's a whole episode.
Yeah,
worth of a
I like
topic.
that. I love the energy that was manifested.
Cute.
Yeah.
I'm curious what everyone else thinks about that question. Coffee on the go. Everyone answer it.
Yeah. If you could restart your life, would you end up in the same place?
Comment below.
Yeah.
Ew, I hate that I just did that.
She said, well, that's episode 5, guys. 5 guys.
5 guys.
Yeah.
Gave me food poisoning.
Oh.
Yep. That was a traumatizing moment. So never eaten it since.
You've never eaten it since.
Well, I don't eat meat anymore, so it doesn't matter.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
5 guys. Projectile. Anyway, episode 5.
Episode 5.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
Please subscribe, follow,
share,
whatever the items are.
Continue to comment.
Correct. Because I do know that we have a lot of people watching that are not subscribed.
Yeah.
And if you're friends and family and you're watching and not subscribed, what are you doing? Because it really helps. It helps the algorithm. It helps show love that you're giving us.
Keeps us motivated.
And makes us know that, hey, even though this episode was really hard to get the time to film, we filmed it and it's worth it, and you are all enjoying it.
Yeah, and we appreciate you guys.
Real spiel.
All right.
Anyway.
See you next time.
Bye.
See ya.